Hello, everybody. We are back. I hope that you're all doing very well indeed. Thank you so much for stopping by the live stream. Nightbot's finally react. That was the slowest reaction I've ever seen from Nightbot, but let's get that pinned. The code has changed for the friends. I had to clear a couple of people off, so if you suspect you might not be on there, just send a friend request to that code, double check. Please do. Please do that. I don't want to time out Nightbot. I want to pin the message. That's what I want to do. We can see Andy999 is in there. Albert, good to see you again. Shiro, welcome. We've got Mortal. I always fluff that name. Sorry, dude. Mortal Kombat Mobile Gaming. And Jeremiah, thank you so much for stopping by. And Tom is literally instant bloody tanious with the demanding super chat. Oh dear. I can't complain. Thanks so much, Tom, for the super chat. The £2 is apparently the minimum that requires a that allows you to use a message. So I guess I've got to answer that kind of request, don't I? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. If only it was a slack off raid hour. Then I don't know. This is ridiculous. Oh dear. Keeps the hair in check, I guess, doesn't it? This feels wrong. Like, shirt and bandana does not look good. Check the Ealing Green North gym. Oh, nice work. Somebody's ruined it with a non-shiny Pidgeot. They've set up a gym. Tom has set up a gym specially for me. Samir, good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much for stopping by. Sue, as always, lovely to see you in chat. I hope you're having a stellar day. Meander as well. Thank you so much for coming back as well. And Jerry as well. Owen Bishop, thank you very much. I think I remember I cleared a bunch of people, so thank you very much for re-adding. I will, of course, go through and double-check the friend requests and stuff just before we begin. I think somewhat of a lackluster raid hour, to be honest. Not gonna lie. You know, it's Tornadus, isn't it? I think it's even worse this time around because of the fact there's no shiny hunt. Also sponsored by Peroni. Not. Oh, the day. Oh, the day when that would become a reality. I've got ThomasChalmers in the chat as well. My man, good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Or good evening, actually. It feels weird saying evening, because evening sort of... It's like 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock it becomes the evening, but it's now light out. So light outside. I'm just accustomed to how it's been over the winter. You say it's evening when it's dark. Keith, good to see you in the chat already. Yeah, already on the Peroni. I figured it's post 5 o'clock. It's all good. Owen Bishop. Okay, your cousin added as well. No worries. Ah, Joshua. I got him. I got him. Mortal Kombat Mobile Gaming may not have come through yet, but remind me what your in-game name is. I didn't delete everybody. I went through and sort of deleted randomly. Like, you know when you could scroll through the friends list and it just sort of stops? I went, okay, just random. I think I deleted like 50 people. Just in case. You never ever know when a raid hour has suddenly become very popular. So let's see. Oh dear, but we've got 3 minutes before all the raids decide to appear. And, oh my goodness, we've actually got sunblock gyms. Not going to lie, I'm kind of thankful. It means fewer Tornadus raids I have to do. Oh dear. Because the thing is, like... Oh, Joshua, gotcha. I added you, my man. I accepted. Oh my dear. Dear God. Jealous of the Peroni. Yeah. It feels good. Tastes good. Oh, wow. A Voltorb. like honestly, oh God's sake, like, whenever you see, if anybody on Twitter and you have like a couple of gaming and a Pokemon Go Hub and Silph Road, and they all share these raid graphics of what's in the raid system now, and they're like new raid bosses to coincide with Therian Form Tornadus. I always just feel like retweeting and going, so nothing of value at all, because genuinely, it's all a bunch of rubbish. It's all so bad. I mean, the fact that you have, like I said in my last video yesterday, you have a better flying type attacker for the raid meta as a level 3 raid boss than the legendary. That should say it all, people. So I don't know. We'll definitely do the raid hours. I'll do the one next week as well, obviously, and we can get everybody involved in the chat. I feel like I've ignored a few people. Sean Griefs, good to see you again. Hope you're having a good day. Got a call from work. Work is far more important than this. And oh my goodness, I've got no chance of pronouncing that name. If you want, yeah, you can get involved. You can play as well. So I'll do invites to people, and we'll see honestly how much interest there is for this. I've done one Tornadus, which was a duo with Tom, which we did yesterday, which was fantastic, and I plan on just doing the raid hours, and that's it. That is about it. Captbunzo in the chat, howdy my guy. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good, and I see Arcade Master. Congrats on reaching level 40. Fantastic stuff. Now you can begin the proper tasks, the extra grind, as it were. But big up, big up. That's a big milestone. So congrats, fantastic stuff. Albert, I'm just gonna save passes for shiny legendaries. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that, like, honestly, I would not be surprised at this point if in May, if they don't drop something like Xerneas, you know, that they've teased in the screen, the whatever it is, the screensaver thing, the loading screen, that's what it's called. If they don't drop Xerneas, or like recycle some other legendary for the 50,000th time, like Heatran, it wouldn't surprise me if they suddenly go, here are the Therian forms again, but with their shinies. We're gonna, I don't know. Because the season of Legends is 3 months, and thus far we've only had, admittedly we had Rayquaza Raid Weekend, admittedly that, but it wouldn't surprise me if they just said, oh, we're just going to keep cycling all through the Therian, then the Incarnate, and the Therian, and the Incarnate forms of these bloody forces of nature. Jeez. I tell you what, it was immensely satisfying, actually. In fact, there are all the raid eggs popping up. Fantastic. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, that is very few raids. So we're going to have a bunch of late hatches for sure. I think, Wolpopond is definitely out. That's definitely out. That one might be out, the Mega, but who knows. We'll see. We'll see. As you can tell, my... Sorry, Bunzo. No chance. No chance on a Mega Houndoom. When Mega Lopunny comes in, I will raid that. If I search Baneri. I have a hundo. So Spotlight Hour is going to be good for that. Mega Lola Bunny. That's going to be fantastic. There we go. Chance Wallace, thank you very much for adding the baby account. I just accepted. Good morning from sunny California. Sandpiper, good to see you again on another live stream. I hope you're having a good day. Sunny California. It's been alright here actually the last couple of days as well. Sunny London. That was a tease. It was a terrible tease. I'm sorry. I feel like if you need to, if you're going to take the piss, you need to send me a raid invite to like a Tynamo or a Voltorb. Voltorb was sort of alright because it's a cool shiny, but what else is there? It's like Shinx or something, isn't there? Saving for Zernies. Choke Echo. Sorry, I probably pronounced that name wrong. Good to see you again in another live stream, and thank you so much for commenting on the last video as well. My thinking is like, it's interesting, we have like this debate before all the raid hour shenanigans kicks off, but every time there's a new legendary that drops, two things. First and foremost, it's going to come back with a shiny at some point in the future, so probably people won't go so crazy hardcore for it, including myself, unless it's like super mega relevant. Meta relevant, that's it. And the other thing is, I'm worried that Zernies might get screwed over with its moveset. Niantic have a habit of doing bad things with their movesets of certain Pokemon. I'm seeing. Can you start a lobby? No, I can't, dude. That radar. Look, I've actually got the clock. I've put the clock up here. There at the bottom of the screen. I've actually put the real time up so that everybody knows what the time is in the UK. So we've still got 15 minutes to go before everything else. Mika, good to see you as well. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, bloody hell. Tranquil raids as well. Bunzo's really taking the piss now. Sorry, Arcade Boss, I was going to get around to answering your question. You need a lot of XP. Obviously, you've got to take advantage of any XP event there is. So any Spotlight Hour with double evolving XP, any Spotlight Hour that has double catch XP, like the Surskit one, you've got to go hard for those. And they're quite good because you can Lucky Egg them short space of time. And I think Surskit I Lucky Egged and caught everything I could and gained about 400,000 in an hour, which isn't too bad. What else? Obviously lining up your friendships. If you've got some ultra and best friends, I would almost suggest, like, you know how they said at the end of April we're going to have a friendship day. I think they'll either increase how quickly you can increase your friendship levels, or, like, I don't know, better chance of going lucky friends. I don't know, friendship or more XP for leveling up, that sort of thing. But you can't beat a good old raid train, to be honest. Particularly now, because there's 1.25 times raid XP. So if you Lucky Egg it, good amount of XP. 2.5 times XP on the raids. Raid hour. Boom. That's a lot of XP in an hour, which is fantastic. Callum, two things. We can't trade, because not in-game friends. I don't have space. And you need to be within 100 meters. So that's covered that. What does a friendship do, and when is it? Definitely go and double check, because I'm not 100% sure on the details. It's kind of vague, but on Pokemon Go Live on their official website they had all of April's event announcements. I think it's in game actually. Let's have a look. Is it in game? Somewhere here. Let's have a little look, shall we? Actually, the Spotlight Hours. So this will play very nicely. So Mankey on the 13th. That's twice XP for evolving. So between now and then, save up all of your cheap evolves like Pidgey, Weedle, Pidove, Rattata. Anything that's sort of 12 and 25 candy to evolve, you can evolve them all within that hour, which is pretty sweet. And the very last one, Finneon. Yes, it's a crap mon, but if you catch them all, that'll be a lot of XP for you. And where was it? Friendship Day, Saturday, April 24th. Basically, they don't really announce anything with it, but there you go. That's some XP tips. Bunzo with the stop random bloody raids, my guy. If your friends open gifts. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, I'm really bad. I'm really, really bad. I'm awful at opening gifts. I do try and make a small amount of effort, and I'll try and get it into the habit of doing it in the evening. But if I'm like, I don't know, if I'm doing a late edit or something, like working on the podcast, just no chance. No chance in hell. One more person. Supreme Zell. Thank you very much for adding the spare account. I feel so rejected. Sorry, Bunzo, but like, I mean, literally the next 2 weeks I am raid free, pretty much. Apart from these raid hours, I'm off raids. And that's pretty insane for me to say, as I'm a pretty hardcore raider, and there is literally nothing of value whatsoever. So, no chance. No chance in hell. Ah, dear. Chimecho spot. That's the thing. Yeah, you're right, Albert. Chimecho Spotlight Hour. Shelder. Shelder should have a second Spotlight Hour for the dust. Aldino would be ridiculous, but they wouldn't ever do that because Aldino is super rare. Super duper rare. How long does it take to get a Pokestop or Pokemon Go to accept a Pokestop? It completely varies. It varies on so many things. Just like the density of your area, how many people are using Wayfarer in your area and sort of processing things. So like, I think Masterful27, wherever he is, in sort of, I think around the Swindon area, he can process and put stops and gyms in very, very quickly because there's not much there, and all the people who are playing there is basically him, so it's simple. Whereas I put a stop request in about 6 months ago. Not gone through at all. I don't even know what the process is. And yeah, Meander, Albert's right. Even with Gust and Hurricane, it's still not good. So honestly, if you're short of raid passes, I highly recommend you save them. Save your coins. Just don't raid. Don't raid this legendary. Honestly, it is not worth any time. Even the thing is, you don't even need one really for the Dex because you won't get the Dex animation. It's just to get the little tick, the different form, and it's going to come back with the shiny either in 4 or 5 weeks or in a year. So there's not really, and there's not really any point at the moment anyway. That's the thing. Literally playing Pokemon Go and Call of Duty Warzone. I applaud you for multitasking. I mean, I was editing the Rayquaza raid weekend video and raiding at the same time. My God, that was tricky. That was bloody tricky. Yeah, Meander, that's a sensible idea. Only use the free daily passes on Tornadus. I fully recommend that strategy. Definitely recommend that strategy. I think the only other ones I would consider is Pillow Swine, just because 1XL candy guaranteed from that, and the Unpheasant, because it's a better flying type. If I can get a Hundo Unpheasant, that'd be nice. That'd be funny, but we can dream. We can dream. Aaron, that is a fantastic question. Fantastic question. Favorite brand of beer? Oh, I'd have to go Estrella. Estrella is probably my favorite pick, to be honest. Shiro, the Therian forms are better. Each of the Therian forms is better than the Incarnate, but they're still not that great. To be fair, Incarnate Landorus isn't too bad, but unless Niantic troll and like ruin the moveset for Therian Form Landorus, then we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But Therian Form Thunderous that we had last week, or the last 2 weeks, is a very good glassy DPS electric type attacker, which is why I got one to level 50, you remember, and it's currently the lead of my electric type team. And speaking of, actually, let's Mega Evolve Mega Ampros. Let's get Ampros Mega Evolve just for the... It's a bit of the medal work, isn't it? Oh, actually... Oh. Let's fix that. I think it needs one more power up. There we go. I needed one more power up. There we go. It's now level 50, and we'll Mega Evolve it. 4,799. Very nice indeed. Albert with some Noibat and shiny Spoinkluck. Very nice indeed. Congrats. The Noibat struggle was real, wasn't it? The candies and stuff. Just takes forever. Yeah, I think there's a lot of players, to be honest, Meander, who can't get the XL candy yet, but you'll get there eventually. You get there eventually, that's the thing. Pabazan, favourite Pokemon? It is on the screen next to me. Shiny Trico. Shiny Trico is my favourite Pokemon. How many? Oh, that's a good question. I did look at this actually recently. How many level 50s? Let's have a little observation. I've got quite a few on a max, but how many have we got? What, 9, 12, 15. 15 level 50 Pokemon. And I looked at this yesterday evening. I was kind of impressed as like the different variety I've got. Machamp, I could get another one to level 50, but I'm waiting to get enough Stardust. I've got a 96% Shadow Machamp that I want to get to level 50. The Venusaur was a necessity for the Mega Evolve. That was absolutely required. I think the Excadrill was probably I think that might have been my 4th one I did. Very pleased with that one. Obviously, this glorious bastard. Level 30 in 3 months. I think that's pretty solid, to be honest. I have no idea of the comparison of how to play like now as a newer player versus when I was getting through those levels in 2016 and 17, but like keep on the grind. Keep on the level grind, my guy, so congrats. Doesn't necessarily matter about the pace, but as long as you feel like you're achieving what you're setting out to do, then that's all good. Yay! Gingabell, ah, fantastic to see you. A very good morning to you. A very good evening from me. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Oh, actually, your what the flipping hell is it called? The mischievous Pokemon Trickster April Fool's event. Is it as bad as it looks on the posters? That's the question. That's the question. I guess I'm pleased that we got both the Shundos. The Schlundo and the Shundo are both level 50. We've got the Gyarados, 2 Rayquaza I was very pleased with, 3 legendaries, a couple of pseudo legendaries, obviously the Charizard for the mega Pokemon as well. Casual Coops will be very pleased with me for that, I'm sure. But yeah, there's a lot more I want to achieve though. I could technically get that one to 50, but I'm saving my dust for now. There's a dust accumulation challenge going on. Ah, Tingley, lovely to see you in the chat. I hope you're having a good evening. And Rasmus, I will make sure that I accept all friend requests before we begin raiding, so don't worry. Don't need to keep asking. I always make sure that I try and accept the friend request before we begin properly. But there we go. 4 people added. Lovely stuff. Just hope the spare phone has been having like problems with charging recently, so let's hope it's not gonna die on me. New to Pokemon Go. What is a level 50 Pokemon? It's the new highest level Pokemon you can achieve, and you can only achieve level 50 Pokemon once you've reached level 40. And that's because once you hit level 40, you will gain what is called XL candy. And that is basically what Niantic deemed to be 100 normal candy equals 1 XL candy, and you need 296 XL candy to put a Pokemon up from 40 to 50. Which is why back in December it was a hardcore grind, and that's why I went and did 220 something Rayquaza raids over the weekend to get enough XL candy. In fact, with the double transfer next week, should have, I'd honestly say, enough to get potentially a third. That third hundo Rayquaza up to level 50, which I'd be bloody pleased with. So that's fantastic. What time does Raid Hour start? I think in like 1 minute or so, 2 minutes. The clock's down there. Down there. I always get confused with the direction. It's down there, so like 90 seconds. Can you show your highest CP Pokemon and shiny Pokemon? I'll show the highest CP. I won't show the shinies. Or I'll show like the highest CP shinies as well, shall we? But there's a lot of fun videos and content that go behind all of the shinies and stuff. So obviously the Mega Ampharos has overtaken everything, but it would be a nice trio at the moment because my level 40 Regigigas happens to be the same CP as a level 50 Rayquaza. So those three swap around all the time every time I load the game, which is very nice. But that's my top tier. My top tier. I could put 100% Shelby way above it, but I'm saving it. I quite like to do my maxings in one go, not just put stuff in. There we go. Sparko, Knock Knock, and I couldn't read the name. Sorry. I've accepted 3 more friend requests. Fantastic. But we've got less than a minute to go before we begin. I think that's a late hatch there. So we're going to have to start St. Mary's. Interesting. Okay, so we've got 3 there, and then we've got a late one there. Oh dear. I'll be kicking myself if I get a bloody hundo for this. Always nice to hear your voice, helps me sleep. I guess that's maybe because the legendary's so rubbish as well, so I'm sort of super laid back and relaxed, even more so than normal. Less of a toss is being given tonight, but you do it for the live stream. Hey, right, there we go. They're starting to hatch, people, so we know what the drill is. Please post your in-game name and your trainer level, one message, and then we'll see if we can chuck the invites out, shall we? Of course, make sure you're added on the baby account, but I think I've accepted everybody I've seen thus far. So let's begin. I'm seeing a lot of names coming through, which is fantastic. Right, obviously, if you hear your in-game name called out, or your YouTube name called out, it depends on how easy it is for me to read it, to be honest. Joshua, 59, followed by a lot of numbers. OTB, that's Owen, getting an invite as well. A Stone Cobra I saw as well. Horse Best, and a Silent Marine. There we go. Those are the first 5 invites. They should be on their way to you. Now let's just flip the roles. Check out the Patreon squad. Jerry, Tingley, and CeeCeeismad. Chuck out those invites. Boomf. Makes you want to sleep. Maybe that's okay if it's like, 10 minutes to go before raid hour finishes, but not right at the beginning of the live stream. Well, it's up to you. It's entirely up to you if you want to sleep through raid hour. To be honest, this raid hour is probably so lackluster it's worthwhile having a nap. I don't know. What's lovely is always seeing, to be honest, seeing the people joining, seeing you guys joining from the chat. Sorry, Matt, I missed you. I'll get you for the next one, okay? My guy, I'll get you sorted. I'm going to jump out on the baby account, because I dare not use a pass. I'm not using a pass on the baby account. It will get a frickin' hundo. It will get a frickin' hundo. Lovely, and thank you very much everybody who's continuing to send through their friend requests. I always try and make sure I'm sort of on top of it, but yeah, I do my best. Before we go any there, can't wait actually to get the Zekrom army to level 50. We need a month solid of Zekrom to return. Tingley, you're busy at the moment. No worries, sorry. I will check back in a little bit. And Matt, I'll send an invite out to you for the next one, yeah? The Shundo on the alt. Yeah, I have that clipped somewhere. Meme Lord, I've accepted. Have they got a level 50 Mewtwo? No. No chance in hell. Honestly, the people who have got level 50 Mewtwo's, it's either they are the most insane grinders in the game I've ever seen, and there might be a possibility of some cheating going on. I have my suspicions. Because, I mean, I haven't raided everything, let's put it that way, but Rayquaza raid weekend, I think I got about 700, 800 rare candy, which did go into Mewtwo, but that equated to then 13 XL, which is like 1 power-up, and that's the most amount of raids I've ever done in 2 days. So, it's a hardcore grind. They need to bring Mewtwo back for a raid weekend like that, but end of May, June, that sort of time, I think. Give people a chance to sort of recover, because Rayquaza weekend was freaking insane. Yeah, but Brandon Tan is on another level of raids. That's the thing. There are some people who raid who are insane. I didn't pay attention to the number. Good luck, everybody. I think the hundo is 1837 from a non-boosted perspective. We 1803. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I always just, it looks like this form, Therian Form Tornadus, it's sort of a very surprised sort of bird expression. Oh, you jammy bastard. Oh, the other thing is I literally couldn't care if I catch it. I have accepted your friend request, the guy who keeps spamming in the chat, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to time you out just because you're annoying me. I don't appreciate that. I've accepted your friend request. If you check your friends list, you would see. There we go. Tell me I'm not casual. Coops would be proud. Super cash. Terrible, terrible 90 or 89 actually, but it's okay. Right, ladies and gentlemen of the chat, it is that time again. Go ahead and post your in-game names, your what's it called? Level as well, and we'll get underway for another one. Right, I'm gonna have to be quick because I imagine there's gonna be a sudden craze of invites. Right, Matt, I'll make sure I invite you this time, okay? I'm gonna try my best to make sure it's like fresh people as well. I've got lag on the friends list. Brilliant. Okay, Shiro, invite going to that account. McCrazy. That's it. Sparko, 1984. Mark, thank you very much for adding. Sandpiper, I think you need to re-add the account, mate. I haven't got that account, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Schwoots, Phil, I've got you on the account. And finally, let's go for Supreme Zell. There we go. Those are the 5 accounts that are getting invites. Yeah, Sandpiper, send another friend request through. I think I must have cleared you off the friends list like a couple of weeks ago, potentially. Matt, have an invite. Let's see if anybody will join from. Let's see if we can get Gingerbell in and see if we can get the lured up people to join. There we go, and get Carrie Marty in there as well. Why not? The invites are out. They should be popping up. I did notice, did anybody else notice this? On the Rayquaza weekend, I think the Saturday evening, I started having the scenario where I was getting raid invites coming through with like 4 seconds on the clock, and it happened even if I restarted the game. It was just like the raid invites just popped up with no time on them at all, and it was like they weren't even just random invites, they were coordinated invites that just didn't work. I've also seen, yeah, Albert, I've also seen people commenting on, it looks like it has a cleavage, the Tornadus, this Tornadus form. It's a bit bizarre. Definitely going to say that. Sorry, if I'm like, I know there was a lot of activity. Oh God, excuse me. A lot of activity coming through there, but like if you hear me call out the 5 names, that's kind of, it's gone. I know there's like a 10-second delay on the live stream, but Sandpiper. Yeah, dude, the code's posted at the top of the chat. It's pinned at the top of the chat. So it's there for you. Send a request into that. Oh my goodness. Carlin hosts Tokyo, Astrox, Endery, and Pokemon Plaggle. I assume that's saving characters. Yeah, it's the Nightbot at the top of the chat. Yeah, it does seem a bit weird. It also is quite peculiar. Tornadus doesn't seem to have a mouth on this form. I don't know if anybody's like, it depends on what buddy you have as well, actually. But Blastoise, if you have Blastoise as a buddy, it doesn't actually open its mouth to eat your berry. It just sort of inhales it. It's very weird. Anyway, best of luck. I think we got 1808 or something, but you were looking for 1837. A lovely set of level ups. Thank you very much, Gingabel, and luredup.com actually for jumping in there as well. Oh no, that's the same CP we had, isn't it? We've just had back-to-back 1803s. Ah, oh, what a shame. Not a first ball catch. Tell you what, when I was trying to catch this for the first time, it was actually a bit of a weird one. I couldn't quite get my eye in with the distance. It felt really odd. It's actually quite a... See, that sort of off there. I threw it too high. Oh, that could have been an excellent. God damn. Somehow that was an excellent. Literally haven't changed the throw whatsoever. Sent through. Sandpiper, thank you very much. I have accepted. Brilliant. Thank you, mate. Okay. Jeez, come on. Get in the ball. Jason Bryant, lovely to see you in the chat again. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by. I am Brian Murphy. Thank you very much for pointing towards the top of the chat. Come on, catch, and then we can move on. What? That was so close. Come on. Maybe we need to rotate the throw. Let's do counterclockwise. It worked for the Hundo Rayquaza. Is it going to work for a really awful Tornadus? No. Okay then. Niantic. To be honest, I'd rather have it this way, that the Hundo legendaries are okay to catch on my account, and that these legendaries that are rubbish are just slightly more annoying. Not sure if I could live with myself if I'd lost a Hundo Rayquaza. Delete the game. Elite 19 Hunter, thank you very much for adding. Jeez, this thing. Oh, Gingabell actually got a decent one. Congrats, 96%er. Is that a 15 attack job as well? Good stuff. Although I think overall it's like the 4th best flying type still. Actually, no, the Incarnate Form is even worse. The Incarnate Form is like the 6th best flying type. And the other thing that everybody seems to gloss over when they're talking about flying types is the amount of times that you need a flying type team is so tiny, it's unbelievable. You literally want a flying type team to take down Virizion, that's it. So hey, it was a 15 attack one. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Sue, thank you so much for the super chat. Even rubbish monsters deserve a super chat. Yeah, this is probably the worst legendary we've had for a long time. And Jason Bryan with a super chat as well. Thank you very much. Always so generous. Well, I'm struggling to catch a horrific Tornadus, but hey. Oh, it ran. Oh, right, see you then. See you later. Oh dear. My goodness me. Not even the super chats could save it. But thank you very much. Right, let's jump in. Standard drill. The whatever it is, what are they called? In-game names, that's it. In-game names and the levels would be muchly appreciated. We'll get things underway. There we go. Right, expect some invites. I'll call out people's names. So, Lolo the Money Dog for Brian Murphy. We have got Katrovska, I believe it is, and Alan Chew. There we go. Astrox as well. There we go. And where is it? Sandpiper as well. There we go. Those are the 5 invites that are out for this raid. Let's see. Let's get Matt in here as well. YouTube team, have some invites, and then Patreon squad. Go on, Bunzo, since you were sending me a load of troll invites. There you go. Oh dear. Send you a raid invite, pretty please. Bunzo, thank you very much for the super chat. I actually sent you a raid invite, completely unaware that you'd super chatted, but hey. If I missed you, I will try and get you next time round. I think there were quite a few people I missed, but unfortunately, we are limited to just the 5 invites. I'm not sure, I couldn't triple phone it, I couldn't triple device this. Also the fact that actually there's only 10 remote raid spots anyway, so there's always going to be 1 or 2 spaces gone because I'm in it and my baby account is in it for a little bit. So there we go. But thank you very much, 9 people. There we go. Pretty much an entirely full lobby. Sorry, Jason Bryan, I saw your thing just a bit too late, but next lobby, I'll get you in. Yeah, I think I read out your name, Elite Hunter, Elite 19 Hunter. I accepted your friend request a little while ago. Once every lobby has been like, the invite's been sent out, then I'll go back through and I'll make sure there's friend requests that are being accepted and stuff, so I'll try and stay on top of it. But there we go. Somebody in with a Mega Manetric. Lovely stuff. Boosting up my level 50 Therian Form Tornadus. The damage that this thing does is actually pretty astonishing. And there we go, we return the favour. Our Mega Ampharos boosting up somebody's Zapdos. Lovely stuff. And Zekrom as well. It's just Tornadus. It's just poor. Just a poor legendary. Oh dear, oh dear. And I've been joking with the Incense podcast crew about going free to play for at least 2 weeks. I'm thinking like I could do that. I could do free to play for the Tornadus. I did say minus the live streams because they're kind of their necessity, but the rest of the time Free pass only. If I indeed need to use my free pass. There we go. Best of luck. 1837 is what you're looking for. Now we got 1800 on the dot. Is this one going to be as much of a pain to catch as the... Yes, it is. It is. Didn't even need to finish the sentence. Didn't even need to comprehend the idea that it was going to be a pain to catch. Oh, hashtag fun. Free to play since 2016. I'm impressed. Free to play takes a lot of willpower. I mean, Niantic are doing their best. They're providing poor legendary, poor raid bosses, poor event, poor eggs. So Niantic, good stuff. They're promoting the free to play aspect of the game. We'll see. I think it will probably switch up, won't it, for the Easter event, because the Easter event, Mega Low Punny, I'll get a couple of raids done for the Mega Energy. Probably on site, to be honest. I'll probably do them while I'm out and about. Sorry, forgive me. I'm being super casual with these catches right now, just because honestly I could not care less. I honestly could not. Even a level 50 hundo, one of these, is just useless. So the sooner it decides to run and be out of my life is awesome. I just don't need it. Go, come on, get on with it. I mean, obviously not just going to run from it, because that would be ridiculous. At least got to have like some vague attempt to catching it. I think there was a Rayquaza that caught like this, actually. Genuinely. I mean, that got 2 rolls. That got 2 damn rolls for a freaking straight throw, whereas... Hang on. I did the exact same throw. Golden Raz curve, excellent. Instant breakout. Straight throw, no berry, no nothing. I'll give you 2 rolls. What was it? It was something that somebody tweeted. Whereas it listed like a Golden Raz Ultra curveball. It's like no chance of catching, and then just a rubbish throw with a standard Pokeball. Oh, I'll accept that. We're gonna have a double. We're gonna have a back-to-back flea for this rubbish legendary. Peace out. Honestly, could not care less. Could not care less. But do it for the XP. At least the XP can't run from you. That's one blessing. Go, go, go. Post your in-game names in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. The time for invites is now. I'll try and get, like, fresher people in there, essentially. I'll get Jason Bryant in, actually, because I did promise that. And the super chatted as well. So there you go. Jason Bryant, your invite will be on the way to you. Let's get Chaotic Shiro, Mean Lord. I like the name of the account. I approve. Big Roo 94 in there as well, and Chili Chip. I don't have you, mate. Need to add the account. Tokyo SMG. I've seen you posting. Sorry, always like just the wrong time, but an invite is on the way to you now. Matt, have an invite. There we go. Let's go for the Patreon team as well. Sue, have an invite. Bunzo, have an invite. BGerry and Joannie. Shout out the Patreon squad. 10 of you now. Lovely, into double figures. double figures on the Patreon. Appreciate every single person who puts a monetary contribution towards the channel and the content, genuinely. And in fact, I posted it earlier today, didn't I? Yeah. If you want to see an extended Rayquaza Raid Weekend video, it's up on the Patreon now. Because, oh my god, there was a lot of footage shot. I shot a lot of footage on that weekend. Sandpiper, thank you so much. The $20, yeah, I did see the right currency. $20 super chat, thank you so much. Thank you for the raid invite. I got an 84%er, but I'm happy to have raided with you. I'm happy you joined. Thank you so much for hopping back into the live stream. And sorry it was only an 84er. Although to be honest, like, it's double transfer candy. It's not even worth waiting for double transfer candy. That's the sad thing. You might it might as well just be binned. Oh dear. I guess it's a distance trade actually for you, isn't it? That's a bonus. So it's a distance trade, like a standard. Standard special trade would be lovely. Too many. What do you mean? What do you mean, Matt? Too many raid invites, or? Oh no, I didn't go in. Oh, I left the baby account in. I forgot to remove the baby account from the raid lobby. That was stupid of me. Heading to Auckland today. Oh, better pack up. Okay, yeah. No, I hope you have a nice trip, Gingabell. Thank you so much for joining for the live stream early morning. Good luck for the hundo. No, don't give me the hundo, luck. I don't want it. For once, I don't want it. But have a good day, and do take care. Fry the turkey. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, too many people in the raid. Gotcha. Gotcha, Matt. Sorry, that's my baby account, like, not being removed from the raid. Chili Chip, I did say I didn't have you on the account, so I need to go back and possibly double check if you sent the friend request. But unfortunately, I forgot to take the bloody baby account out of the raid, so now I've got to catch 2 rubbish legendaries. But best of luck for the 1837, everybody. I guess there's something. Wow, 1763. Oh dear God. Do I even bother? Baby account's got 1808, so kind of both useless. How did that not hit? I don't get it. Okay, I need to... Arcade Master, 2 things. Well, 3 things. Welcome back. Second, mods are people I've known for probably about a year now, actually. I've talked to them and trust them. Good friends. That's why they're mods. And the shiny doesn't exist. So, don't lie on the internet. Meanwhile, I'm going to struggle to catch 2 absolutely terrible bloody legendaries. Right. Well, we caught our really bad one with 4XL candy, because I'm 100% going to use that. Yes. And of course, the one on the baby account is going to cause the most amount of headache, because it's the account that I actually need to invite you guys with. I hope I have enough coins. I'll have to buy like 100 coins just to make sure I can get some invites out. That was not very intelligent, gotta say. I mean, everyone has bad moments, but that was a pretty poor moment. Burning the only raid pass your baby account actually has. Although we are hitting excellent after excellent after excellent. An instant breakout. Love it. Gotta love it. Love Niantic's RNG catching algorithm. Where logic features extremely minimally. Come on. I mean, the thing is, if I can get it on the baby account, then it'll be in the decks and I can just be done with it. But honestly, And we know that Niantic don't listen, but Niantic, here's a tip. If it's a really bad legendary, just make it easier to catch. Like, come on. I don't want to spend 6 years of my life catching some terrible legendary. Ah, oh, dear God. Come on. Come on. Slowly losing the will to live here, to be honest. Slowly losing the will to live. This damn thing. 4 balls to go. I had 18 to catch this damn thing. And honestly, I've hit every single excellent. God's sake. Joseph, no, you're welcome. I'm glad I managed to finally get you in an invite, dude. I know you were posting the name, and I was like, damn, I've sent the invites out already, so sorry, dude. Getting the ball, finally. Jesus. At last. In the bloody ball. And oh, okay, there's the event box, isn't there? So there's 1 free remote raid pass. Oh, I'm saved. I am saved. Thank you, Niantic, for your minimal generosity. But, full bloody bag. Standard, isn't it? I am 47 items over. Goodness sake. Sorry that this has taken so bloody long. This is why I always jump out on the baby account, just to make sure that A, things speed up, and B, that there's always at least 9 slots available for people to jump into. Right, finally. Oh, there we go. That's level 38. Lol, I didn't realise. Level 48, not 48, 38, sorry. 38 on the baby account. Amazing. And thank you very much. There we go. Got Sil Claps, Nuki Duke, and Fel F Gel. Sorry, I'm probably ruining those names, but hey, I've accepted your friend request, so thank you very much for sending those through. Let's jump into the next one, shall we? And I'll get some let's get some invites going. It's nice to see that there's still some interest. Like, even though it's a legendary that should be left to rot in the depths of the game. Right, Jacob Wavy. I don't have you on the account, man. Don't know if I have you. I don't think I have you on the account, my dude. Sorry. Sil Claps. I'll send you an invite. Sparko, 1984. Invites coming through. Joshua. Invites coming through. McCrazies and Yoniba. I think that's it. Invites have been sent out. Patreon team. Hype. And let's see if we can get Matt in as well this time. I will remember to jump out on the baby account. Is Conman in the chat? Yo, Connor. Good to see you, my guy. Doing alright, sort of taking it very chilled at the moment. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. Taking it so chilled that literally I can't remember the last time. No, that's actually a lie. I can remember the last time I had 2 legendaries back-to-back run on me. It was this bloody weekend for Rayquaza, but I was actually attempting to catch them. Whereas this time, I think I haven't tried to catch legendaries so casually ever. It's just, it's like, nah, throw the ball away. Who gives a damn? But there we go. Invites are out. 7 people in. Smashing. 7 people. Lovely. We'll take this down with relative ease. I thought Bob Ross was already chilled. Can't really get more chilled than Bob Ross, can you? I'll double check and see if there's new friend requests. No. Okay. Everything's clear. Fantastic. Owen Bishop got 2 out of 2. Well, your stats for the evening are a damn sight better than mine. I'm 1 for 3. I've never had such a terrible stat. In fact, I've only got a 50% cash rate on these things because I caught the one for the duo, thankfully. The caught the one at the beginning of the stream. Last 2 have run. This is my 5th raid of it. It's going to be quite nice, I have to say, to go into the Incense podcast recording session tomorrow. They'll ask, so how many raids of Therian Form Tornadus has everyone done? And I'll be able to say less than 10. Meanwhile, they'll all say like 1, 0. But hey, can't be totally free to play. Can't do it. Can he do it? Jacob Waver, thank you very much for sending a friend request through. I think it must have just got like, when I cleared the entire friends list a while back, cleared off, but there we go. You're re-added. Did 0. I can't blame you. It's a terrible legendary. I feel like it's a reoccurring point. But honestly, I think that the live stream next week is going to be even more relaxed because honestly, it'd just be like, right, here we go again. Tony, I did send you an invite to this raid. I called out your in-game name. Why did you not accept the friend request or the whatever it was, the invite? Ain't doing these raids. Trust me, Nakeem, after the raid hour has done, I'm not doing them anymore either. Apart from next week. Next week raid hour, then sure. 1811, it's the best one we've had, but it's not much to compare it to, really, is there? I need to get my depth perception off on this. Like seriously, it's really peculiar. It's actually a tad closer than you expect. Tad closer than you expect. And then you completely fluff it up anyway. Uses gin slash. Maybe that's why it's not working, because I haven't got the gin. I've just got the Peroni. Peroni, you've done me wrong here. Oh, we actually hit an excellent throw. Bloody hell, finally. It is kind of the colours of Peroni though. Very loosely. Like the green kind of works. Ah. Zim, welcome. Thank you very much for joining the live stream. Sorry to say that it's for a terrible legendary, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Jason Bryan, I'm just as frustrated with this legendary. Yeah, the legendary Pokemon. It's... Oh my god. PoGoMilo bathwater feels betrayed. Well, I'm saving the gin for the podcast recording sesh. That's what I'm doing. Actually, I need to decide because I'm trying to keep the theme going of having a completely different new drink while recording the podcast. And it's obviously episode 8. I have an idea. I quite like going with the cocktail theme, so I need to think of something. I need to get my my shaker out and actually make something. Could make a mojito, or should we go for sort of a more herbal kind of gin and tonic? Because I've got lavender stuff. I've got the rosemary and thyme Icelandic gin, which is very nice indeed. Can you just get in the ball, for God's sake? Seriously. Oh my god, I actually... This legendary. What is wrong with it? I'm actually being slightly triggered right now. This is ridiculous. Oh, for goodness sake. Just go for a popular drink in a different country. That does give a lot of variety. You're very right with that, Shiro, actually. Come on! Do you know what? I haven't been paying attention to my own advice. We need to switch up the catch statistics. If that had caught, I would have so facepalmed my desk. Like, unbelievable. What was that? What happened there? Honestly. Oh, flipping finally. Right. Thank you very much for your friend requests. I've accepted 4 of them. Lovely stuff. Oh my god, I'm not even going to wait for double transfer candy to bin all 2 of my Tornadus. Literally, I'd love to see this Pokemon crash and burn. What is wrong with it? Meanwhile, we're going to jump into another one. Let's get things underway, shall we? And let's go, go, go. Oh, it didn't help that I actually bloody did that. That was really stupid of me, wasn't it? Sorry. I inadvertently created 2 lobbies. There we go. Right, if you hear my name... My name? Your name. Nuki Duke, Milo in the chat. Got to invite you, my guy. Same name. Jacob Wavy. Invite is coming through. 20k Mewtwo. There we go. Catty Cat 23. And let's go. What bloody hell? What's the name? Portua Fire. Matthias. Sorry, dude. I probably ruined your name, but hey, there's an invite on the way to you. Matt, have an invite. I don't know. Nakeem, have an invite. Is that what you're bickering on about? Sue, have an invite. Tingley is online. There we go. Sorry, we were wrestling with the bloody legendary trying to catch at that point, so I haven't seen the chat. I'm hoping more than a few people join, like, seriously. 4 people. Catty Cat is in there. Jacob Wavy's in there. I'm hoping some people join. 5. I know that Sue and I can duo it, that's for damn sure. So I can leave on the baby account. Nakeem, I've noticed you in the chat, but hey. Well, here we go again! Yay! Ah, dear God. Honestly. No, I sent out 5 invites, like, on the account, and when you... There's nothing else I can do apart from read out people's in-game names, send out the invite, and that's it. If they don't join from that, then nothing else I can do. Let me double check. Bloxian, I have accepted that friend request already. I just get very annoyed when people ask me to constantly accept the same friend request over and over again. Just slightly annoys me. Looking to take your spot for the raids. Never got it. Strange. I think it was a little bit close. A little bit close for comfort, wasn't it? Because I stupidly pressed like create lobby on 2 accounts, so it created 2 codes. Then I had to back out of one and restart, but people still managed to join. I don't know, just like Niantic's lovely invite system. Sometimes has glitches. I can tell you for one though, this is not going to be the least productive raid hour we've ever done, because I believe that when Incarnate Form Tornadus came round in raids the first time last year, literally our raid hour that we did 2 raids. We covered 2 EX gyms. So at that point, EX raids were still a thing. We wanted to boost the points for those gyms, and Niantic were in the habit of blocking a lot of gyms back then. So literally we did 2 raids. And that was it for raid hour. It's coming through quite slow. Strange. Yeah. Bizarre. Right, well, best of luck everybody managed to get in. God. 1788, really? When the novelty for a Pokemon wears off inside of 10 minutes, then yeah. No worries, Jacob Waver. And the people who didn't get in, I guess like the invites just didn't quite make it through. It's unfortunate, but we'll try again. Oh, okay, it actually went down bloody fast. Jeez. Hallelujah. Right, where do we go next? So there's quite a lot of bloody late hatches. So it's this one with 32 minutes on it. I'm just being contrary about the whole thing. It's like, I don't want the hundo because they don't have to max it. Give me a 98. Sure. But hey, here we go. Let's try and get these invites out to people again, and hopefully they come through with a little bit more time on them. We can live in hope, can't we, of Niantic's system actually functioning as it's meant to. So I'll call out your name for the invites. Kenkashi Shiro. Blue Stack invite is coming through. Silent Marine invite will be coming through. 20k Mewtwo, yeah, because your invite never came through on the last raid. And Samir. There we go. Lovely stuff. 5 invites have been sent out. Nakeem, invite. I'm assuming Sue is online, but let's get Tingley, ThomasChalmers an invite, and BGerry. Why not? Let's see who joins on this. How do I feel about Frillish Research Breakthrough? I am laughing inside, mate. Nakeem, sorry. Just the one tiny exclusive thing to GBL is no longer exclusive to GBL, and I could not be happier. Because it just means I really don't have to bother. I don't trade, well, a couple of things. I don't trade with people on live streams because my friends list is limited. Very, very limited. And also you have to be within 100 meters. So that sort of makes things even more tricky. Plus I'm not spoofing. I am literally just playing from homes, remote raiding to my local gyms. There we go. Oh, lovely. 10 people in. Fantastic. It must mean all the invites got out. Meanwhile, there's me not actually paying attention to my team. What an idiot. Quickly revive everything. There we go. We're good to go now. Ah, Kevin, lovely to see you in the chat. Hope you're having a good evening as well, mate. Thank you so much for stopping by on this extremely casual live stream where we've done like, what, 6 or 7 raids? That's about it. No, I don't spoof. Spoof? Nope. No chance. Again, massively against terms of service for one thing, and also like I feel like the cheating of the cheating your GPS, that is massively cheating considering the fact that it's an augmented reality game. So I would never spoof. So hence the baby account is called Stop Spoofers Now. Yeah, you got it. Because way back in the day of the early gym system in 2016 and 17, my local area was overrun, and I mean completely infested with mystic spoofer accounts. It was ridiculous. And as a Team Valor, and back in the day you had a gym with 10 tiers in it, 10 tiers of like Pokemon and difficulty, and you only had 6 Pokemon to take them down with yourself. I'd spend like 30 minutes solid battling this gym down, put my Pokemon in it, and get 10 coins, because I knew in the short time it took me to walk between the pub and then the church at the end of the road, which took about 5 minutes, I would have been kicked out of the gym already. So I could not hold more than one gym for 10 seconds at a time. It was insane. Best of luck for the 1837, everybody, by the way. 1804, get in the bin. Mate, if I could transfer you without catching you, that would make my life so much more easy. But yeah, like, it was ridiculous. So it got to the point I made a second account, because when Pokemon had its first update, it signed everyone out, and I forgot that I used my Gmail account and not my normal email. So I inadvertently created a second account, which became Stop Spoofers Now, because to add beef to the gyms, because you could put 3 Pokemon in at a time, and I wanted to fill up the spaces. But goodness me. Now it's become a raid inviter account, because it's really easy to hold gyms now. Thank you, Sue. I don't know why people don't understand that trades don't work. Like, it's a very, very simple concept. At least we can bloody hit the excellent on it. Come on. And an instant breakout. Sod off, mate. Like, seriously? If you're posting your in-game name now, asking for an invite, I'm more than likely going to forget it. Just going to say, because I'm still catching a legendary. Obviously, you can see it on the screen. Struggling to catch a very mediocre legendary. Oh, for God's sake. I CBA with this Pokemon, seriously. Also, why is my Thundurus is not headering the ball back at any time? Very annoying, considering it is Ultra Buddy as well. Oh, finally. Jeez. 6 or 7 raids is more than enough. Yes, you are right. You are right, Kevin. But unfortunately, we've got 3 more late hatches, which I'll do. I'll do them. I think people want invites. Oh, just bugger off, Tornadus. Seriously. Jesus. Yeah, it's been extremely casual, this raid hour. Mainly because of the fact that 2 of them ran. They took like 20 balls each, God and Raz Excellence, and just decided to sod off. So, yeah. Right, that one's hatching, Okay, we got, what, 4? 4 more, I think? Right, we're going to hit up studios. Beautiful. Right. post your in-game names in the chat with your level as well. I'll get 5 randomly selected invites out. Let's go for another terrible raid. If you hear my name, if you hear your name called out, then that means there's an invite on the way to you. So Abra Bloxian, I'm going to go with the YouTube name. Sparko, invites coming through. Red, is it Red Moot? Yes, there we go. Alan, invites coming through. And Portuga Fire, that's it. There we go. 5 invites are sent out with decent time on them. So there you go. Let's get Sue in here. See if Bunzo will join. Why not? Tingley and BGerry. There we go. And let's revive the squad. So, does anybody else think that the what is it called? The mischievous event, the tricky Pokemon April Fool's event, it just looks a bit rubbish. It just looks kind of poor. Like, I mean, for one thing, Ditto is increased. No shiny Ditto, which is, I think, is very stupid. Then what is there? There's Apom, shiny, wow. Shadow Apom, again, wow. Great stuff. What else? There's the Krogunk, PvP, I think, something like that. And then there's something else which is a bit like, oh, they can't be shiny. There's like a lot of non-shiny spawns featured in this event. So you're sort of thinking, right, so I'm just going to gotcha that entire day then. There's nothing exciting. It's the biggest problem with events in the game at the moment, is there's nothing actually really interesting to go for. They just sort of churn out and go, here's a theme with a lot of mediocre rubbish surrounding it. Dunno. Trying to think like what they could actually add, like some, yeah, kind of, yeah, Slugma Spotlight. I guess the bonus of double catch candy. A lot of people were saying they did Meltan boxes, which I'm kicking myself I didn't bloody do. That would have been a really good idea, but I completely forgot. Plus, I think a Meltan box while walking around is a little bit harder to do. I'd rather do a Meltan box sat down, like chilled with a beer, possibly a bit of Drive to Survive on in the background. Might do it actually later this evening, get it done. Because I think Meltan boxes are every 3 days now or something, potentially. Gonna have a shiny Krogunk hunt. Yeah, I can relate to that as well. That's the thing, is if you want to chase that certain shiny, then go for it, absolutely. Also, good to see you in chat, MadObliv. Hope you're having a good evening. Yeah, Cacnea. Where's shiny Cacnea? Like, it's been featured so many times, and in the sunny weather, Cacnea is basically all that appears. But there are so many other Pokemon. Like, if it's an April Fool's event, do we remember when the first April Fool's event dropped and we got the 8-bit Pokemon? Like the icons. So the icons for the radar and stuff and the raids and your Pokédex all became 8-bit Pokemon, which was really cool. That was kind of a nice touch. Okay. Not going to complain, because it's a terrible legendary, so the terrible stats make 0 difference. But best of luck everybody else for that 1837 is what it is. I think it's 2296 for the weather boosted hundo, but of course it's only boosted in windy weather. Missing no. Yeah, that would have been interesting. That would have been that one caught with the worst throw. Logic does not feature in this game. Fantastic. Right, we've got 3 more to do. So that one, that is Lamas OG. Oh no, it's Lamas North. Gotcha. There we go. Let's begin again, shall we? Drop your in-game names and your levels in the chat. Shona trying to play and watch the live stream at the same time. I commend you. Multitasking can be tricky. Can be tricky indeed, but appreciate hopping in the live stream. Triple Retada. Lovely code. Romiti, I think? No, you need to add the account. How can I invite you if you're not friends with the account? Like, that makes no sense. So, Silent Marine, invite's coming through. Sandpiper, invite is coming through. Jason Bryans, invite on the way to you. Blue Stacks Est or something, and there we go. And Shona, there we go. Shona Sensei, 5 invites are out. To you lovely people in the chat. Let's throw some invites out to a few different people. So Codman's on there, Rated K, have an invite. Why not? A lot of people aren't online. Let's try and get ATSO5 in there. That Boss Lady and JRM. They may be down. They may be down for it, who knows? Or was it somebody asking, can we do any other raids? No. Sorry to be blunt, but if it wasn't raid hour, I wouldn't even be doing Tornadus, to be honest. Like, all the raids are rubbish. They are all rubbish. Somebody else asking about Mega Houndoom. Again, like, personally, I wouldn't raid Mega Houndoom. I've got enough energy, that's the thing. And also, like, sort of with a mega Pokemon, you can view it as like you can plan, because you know for a fact that the next month of legendary raids you are not going to need a Mega Houndoom as a counter, so you don't have to raid it for the Mega Energy. Obviously, if you're raiding it to get the shiny or for whatever, totally up to you. And again, I forgot to quit on the baby count. Stupid me. Stupid me. I should quit the baby count and then start talking, shouldn't I? Jesus. I guess because it's after raid. It's after raid hour now, so it's more cash. But it's like, yeah, Mega Abomasnow is somewhat meta relevant, but Mega Abomasnow, it's not brilliant, you know. I mean, that's why I'm using Mega Ampros. I guess because when it came out, it tied in with another legendary that was rather good. Like, the legendary was good, and you needed an electric type to take it down with, I think, from memory. Also, I think I recently got a hundo of it, so hey. Looking forward to the April Fool's event. To be honest, no. I don't know. I feel like it's such a it just feels really thrown together by Niantic. Like, I don't expect them to add a new shiny with everything. Like, there doesn't have to be a new shiny with an event, but there could be a tiny bit more thought behind something. Like, have Ditto off Snapshot. Like, I mean, technically Ditto is still behind a paywall. Shiny Ditto is behind that Kanto Tour paywall. So when's it going to come out to the world? Who knows? Baby account got 1819. That kind of shows why I don't raid with it, because it always steals the decent IVs. But best of luck for the 1837, everybody. Now watch me struggle for 24 years to catch this legendary. Oh, dear God. Stupid thing. Oh, finally, Thunderous actually did a header. Bloody hell. It's only taken an hour and a half. Oh, yeah, that might be the running joke, actually, Shiro. If so, that's really a really bad joke by Niantic. You go, hey, there's an April Fool's event and it's rubbish. Okay. Okay, then. I mean, I remember they released like Shiny Murkrow for one of them, and I mean, they can go properly crazy because it's April Fools. Like, I don't know, just have every Pokemon's color palette reversed, or I don't know, like switch up the raid bosses so that, you know, I don't know, level 1s become level 4s or something like that. I don't know. There's so many random things they could do on that day to just take the piss, but they seem to have missed the mark for the last 2 or 3 years. Caught it. Well done, Bloxian. Congrats. So the reason we're not progressing at the moment is because, unfortunately, I'm still trying to catch it on this sodding account here. So, yeah. That's why we're not moving forwards. There's only 7 balls to go, and having got one in the decks already, not overly concerned about catching it on this one, to be honest, but hey. Nope. 87%er again. Sandpiper, that's all good. Thank you for jumping in. I mean, thank everybody who's putting their friend code, not friend codes, critical court. Thank God for that. Thank everybody who's putting their in-game names and stuff in the chat and getting involved. It really does mean a lot. And always lovely to see people wanting to partake, you know? Right, we've got 2 more raids. So they've got about the same time. So let's hit up station. I'm going to double check the friend request. Big Sean, Joe Jun, Bapesta, Zocket Mon brother, I guess that is, by Zoom and Junior the Beast 9. I've accepted all the friend requests. Shona, it ran away. Don't feel bad. Like, I lost 2 back-to-back this live stream. Honestly, it's just one of those legendaries that I think has been tricky, unnecessarily tricky to catch. Now, unfortunately, I need to put some coins in the baby account. 99 or 79p. There we go. Jason Bryant, you are welcome. Thank you so much for the super chats, for joining, and I'll see you again, hopefully. If that is you, meaning you're leaving. Obviously, stay if you want to. Right, there we go. I can actually get a pass now. No, I can't. Bag's full. Bloody hell. There's like one thing after another there. It's like, oh, I need to get coins to buy a pass. I can't buy a pass because the bag's full. Everything went wrong. My item bag's full now. That's because I was running gotcha, to be fair. Let's delete a lot of items. Still haven't deleted it. Oh, for goodness sake. Right. That should suffice. Now we can actually progress. Oh dear God. There we go. Right. Sheila, Verma, and Call Me the Name. Just accepted your friend requests. There we go. Right, now, let's go. Oh, why did I tap 1? That was really stupid of me. Should have tapped the 3, but hey. Rutada Peggy Pikachu invites are going out. Right, I've got Red Moot. I've got Sheila in there as well. Big Sean, invite going out. Shona Sensei in there. Call Me the Name as well. There we go. That's the 5 invites are out to those people I just read the names of. Now let's get some names out on the main account. Go Sue, BGerry, Tingley, ThomasChalmers, and CeeCeeismad. Patreon squad. Fantastic. And then we've got one more raid after this, and then I can put the raid passes down. Put them down and not raid Tornadus anymore. Damn thing. Oh, Christ. There we go. Lovely to see people joining. Lobby of 9. Fantastic. Thank you very much, everybody who's jumping in on the lobbies, by the way. Tingley, BGerry, HermesNinja, Shona, Big Sean, Red Moot, Call Me the Name, and Sheila. Lovely stuff. Jason Bryan with the second super chat. Thank you so much for the 20 US dollars. Really, really does mean so much. Thank you thank you. I've got like a tiny, tiny amount of my beer left. There we go. Right. Let's smash this down super fast, shall we? Oh my goodness me. Need to plan on having like an early night, because we're recording the Lured Up podcast as well. We're going on Lured Up, which is going to be really cool. So we're recording the Incensed podcast on the Thursday, and then we're all recording on the Friday for Lured Up. So it's like a back-to-back podcast recording day, which is going to be kind of insane. Cat, thank you so much for joining for the live stream. And thank you for hopping in the raid as well. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Time to go to work. Well, have a good day. Hope you have a good day, and I'll see you around hopefully again next week for an equally awful raid hour. Yeah, Fungus shiny, that would have been really nice. That would have been really nice, actually, because Fungus is one of those Pokemon you see it and you're like, where's the shiny? It's like some of these Pokemon that have no purpose to catch. Slugma, definitely up there. Surskit, up there. Finneon for next week. Not next week, next month's final Spotlight Hour. Definitely not. Just painful. Right, here we go. A Mega Boosted Zekrom Wild Charge. Done and dusted. Best of luck, everybody, for that. 1837. We got 1774. Yes! Oh, joy, oh, joy. Oh, no, 1878. Oh, my bad. 4 CP higher. Whoa. Leca Bueno. Yeah, you can, mate. You can do. I mean, we've only got one more raid for the evening, but just double check and make sure that you're on the Stop Spoofers account. Yeah, at least we've got Landorus. Whose business? Indeed. Yeah. I mean, I probably won't go crazy for Therian Form Landorus that much, just because we know it's got to come back with a shiny at some point. Thank God. Thank God it caught. 3XL. Very nice indeed. And we've got that one final raid. The final raid of the evening. Let's go for it. Post your in-game names in the chat. Let's go for it. If you hear your name called out, that means there's an invite on the way to you. There we go. So an invite is going out to Supreme Mezel, I think it is. Joe Junell. At DIY Gaming, I don't have you on the friends list. You haven't sent a friend request through. Ellie Stormrain, there we go. Friend request, or whatever it is, coming through. Elite Hunter 19. Elite 19 Hunter. There we go. Those are 4. Oh, okay. I miscounted. I miscounted. And Silent Marine I saw as well. Final invite there. There we go. I hope they all make it out in time. I don't know why it took so bloody long, frankly. Yeah, go on, let's invite Bunzo. Let's see if he's online. Lol. Why not? Final raid. Six people in, smashing stuff. Sorry, it just glitches on the baby account. I don't know what was going on. It was like freaking out. There we go. Down it goes for the evening. Down it goes for the week. Yeah, I don't want the hundo of this. Don't want the hundo, because then it means I have to do all the raids to get the bloody XL candy to get it to 50. Don't tempt fate, Francesco. Don't tempt it. Goodness sake. Oh dear. DIY Gaming, you never sent a friend request through, so I don't know how you expected me to invite you to a raid if you're not on the Stop Spoofers Now account. It ran away. Oh, it ran away again? Bad luck, Shona. That's annoying. Yeah, I had a back-to-back run as well earlier in the stream, genuinely, and you just think, why? It's a terrible legendary. Surely you can just like get in the ball and be done with it, but nope. 21 Golden Raz Excellence. Throwing it away. Please, Niantic, don't give me something good. Oh my goodness me. I think I'll actually facepalm if we get the hundo. Well, I don't know how many, because obviously Tornadus, the Incarnate Form Shiny Tornadus didn't have the XL bonuses available. What do you mean, why is England bad for people doing raids? I don't understand that question. Anyone getting good luck? I don't know. There was one person who got a 96 earlier in the live stream, but I don't know. It's it's like you can get 100%er of this. And yeah, it's a hundo legendary collection, but it's still useless. That's the thing. I mean, Pelipper raids had more purpose than this does, because Pelipper at least has some place in PvP for those who are interested in GBO and all that. This has no place in anything. I think we've got 1780 something, so it's very much a case of try and catch it and bin it. But best of luck for the 1837. Anybody else? That should have been an excellent Niantic. What are you lying at? Tingley, thank you so much for hopping in for the raids. Well, unfortunately that was the last raid for the evening, everybody. That's the last, because it's UK raid hour, finished 15 minutes ago. Okay, Tornadus, doing that. Really? Again, double attack. Christ. If you're struggling to find people to do raids, then definitely hop in and join my Discord. Because what you can do is you can make in-game friends on the Discord through the friends channel, and then the raid channel can help organise your raid. So if you've got raids locally, but you can't get people to join, you can set up a raid invite system through the bot that we've got. Plus it's a lovely, lovely community of over 700 people. So definitely if you're struggling to find some raids and stuff, come and join. Come and join the PoGoMiloUK Discord. Lots of memes and stuff as well. A bad one here, but you got it. Whose business? It's exactly like mine, except mine hasn't caught yet. Mine hasn't caught yet. It's being troublesome. Okay. Hitting excellent. There we go. Not catching. Yeah, I don't know, like, a couple of people asking for invites now. It's like two things. First and foremost, the clock is literally, like, down there. Down there, it clearly states that it's 18 minutes past 7, which is after raid hour. And I'm currently catching a Pokemon, so I can't invite. Finally, it gets in the bloody ball. Was that caught with a good throw or not? I can't remember what I actually threw. No, another legendary caught with an absolutely horrific throw. Okay, congrats actually on the 96%. Congrats, good. At least somebody got something good. Fantastic. Brilliant work. Well, I can certainly say, on my end, probably the most lackluster, well, one of the most lackluster raid hours we've done. That's for damn sure. Did we gotcha anything? No, we didn't gotcha anything. What a shame. What a shame. And the best we had was, what, 1811? And this is bad 90, what, 91? I think it's a 91. Bad 91. Poor 91 indeed. But, my goodness me. Just, at least Thunderous, Therian Form Tornadus might be a glassy DPS attacker, but at least its move pool update kind of gave it some purpose somewhere, whereas this literally has no place anywhere. But we're going to make it a little shorter live stream. In fact, my battery's about to die, so this is perfect timing. We're going to call it for tonight, but I'm going to say thank you very much everybody who's joined for the raids, who joined on the baby account, etc. Sorry if you didn't get into any of the raids. It's just a sort of free-for-all, and there's only 5 invites I can send out to the chat members. If I could do more Niantic allow more, I would, but unfortunately we're restricted by what the game allows. But thank you very much everybody who's hit the like button, who might be a new subscriber. Thank you very much for joining. Definitely hit the Discord up for more raids if you're looking for genuinely raiding for Tornadus. Personally, I would advise you not to. Save your coins, save your passes for something better, but you're free to play the game as you so wish. But I will bid you all a very good evening, stay safe, and take care. Oh, and thank you very much for everybody who super chatted. Big shout out to super chatters.